Okay, now for the next page. What is voice to skull? Psychoelectronic type of mind control. Is a covert and around-the-clock harassment of innocent citizens living in their homes and communities, and is currently worldwide in scope. You can find this article at During World War II, technicians working in the path of energized radar antennas discovered they could hear a buzz seeming to originate inside their skulls. This buzz was being caused by the train of very short pulses of microwave signal, each pulse causing a single click. In the early 1970s, Joseph Sharp of the Walter Reed Army Institute researcher used a computer to control a radar transmitter, such that for each time a human voice waveform changed from a peak to a valley, the radar transmitter sent out a single pulse, causing a single click to be heard by the test subject. One of several types of subliminal voice is transmitted. When the subliminal voice is that of a hypnotist and is aimed at a targeted person's bed, voice to skull can be used over time to undetectably program the person. Because the power level required is fairly modest, being something like the output of a common heat lamp, the person being programmed could have no idea this was happening. A person who is highly susceptible to hypnosis. Now, mind you, when you listen to subliminals and they have affirmations that say, "I am highly suggestive to affirmations," you're doing yourself massive amounts of harm. Ringing in the ears. Lowry's method is described in the U.S. patent. They got a patent on this shit. That's how normal this is. Higher power, God is light and light is God. God is love and love is God. Please reveal and expose these mind control, experimentation, harassment, and torture. Stop allowing them to victimize and torture. Stop allowing them to threaten and abuse, and then try to make feel guilty for fighting back and wanting to defend. Wow. Oh my goodness. Part of the problem, just FYI. I don't even want to read this. Lucy? Really? Really? Cute nickname. I wonder who you're referring to. What? For a decade of technology which has been linked around for decades and had recently reappeared in modern times as the subject of both intrigue. There are numerous cases, blah blah blah, most of whom are simply thought to be mentally unstable because it's the perfect cover. Make people think they're crazy so they don't get taken seriously, medicate them, and then put them away like zombies. Article from Altered Dimensions, famous case of a cultural icon and the voices in her head. You bastards. I love Lucy. During the wave of panic, years before she began filming I Love Lucy, Lucy had several temporary dental fillings fitted in her teeth. So did I. Later that day, as she drove home from MGM to her ranch in San Fernando, she heard a strange sound in which she thought was music. Lucy arrived home and she climbed into her bed. I wondered if she should tell anyone what happened. Absolutely, my darling, you should have. Buster Keaton laughed and explained to Lucy that she was picking up television signals through her new dental work. He explained that the same thing had happened to a friend of his. Yeah, of course, they're programmed to tell you this to make you less suspicious. See? Wow. United States patent again. Fucking ridiculous. Sound is induced in the head of a person by radiating the head with microwaves in the range of 100 megahertz to 10,000 megahertz that are modulated with a particular waveform. The waveform consists of frequency modulated bursts. Each burst is made out of 10 to 20 uniformly spaced pulses grouped tightly together. Fascinating. I thought that said asparagus. The asparagus was set forth in Claim 1. Sorry, I can't do this ridiculousness anymore. Telepathic ray guns, vaporized shoes. The truth is weirder than you think. No, actually, it's quite simple. It's children with technology they don't really comprehend, and they're using it like children would in a playground by playing war with each other. Just like the stuff that was made to make a refrigerator they used to make explosives. Wired. The normally not conspiracy related site. Report, non-lethal weapons could target brain, mimicking schizophrenia. Again, I told you, you are not crazy. Redonkulous. David Wilk, get the fuck out of here. I haven't seen this yet, so I don't know if it's anything I would recommend to you to watch, but let's just
the lies that have been told to me by Voice to Skull, kind of like looking back at when I first started becoming a targeted individual and saying to myself, if only I had known better, because Voice to Skull is effective. Mostly when you don't know that this is all planned and this is all staged to sort of destroy your life, and the intent is just completely put you in a disarray, to completely put you in a place where you can't think logically, begin to lose parts of your life. $1,000 in the space of about, and
yeah, how much have I been living off of less than $800 a month for like 20 years of my life?
I experienced Voice to Skull, and the whole madness of electronic harassment started off
Bastards.
at the office while I was still working at my workplace, instantly thinking of suicide. But again, as I look back, right, just always trying to shift the culprit and how much I've got to stop. is getting attacked while it's trying to go to church, or while it's trying to pray, or while it's trying to do meditation, and for they're trying to blame it on friends and family and trying to consistently
It
trying
was
to
all my
reinforce the
fault.
fact.
Everything that happened was my fault. No one else had any issue in it. It was all me, apparently. I do not consent to any of this. If I have ever consented to any of this, I revoke my consent now with deepest gratitude. Thank you very much, and go away. Pie charts? Pie charts annoy me. Yeah, quality of life, false hope, dignity and self-worth, depression, confusion and doubt, anger and irritation, religious guilt and shame. All ways that they use to be like, oh, you want to, you want to not? You want to resist? That's what we're going to target. Spam. Spam. How many times did you repeat that subliminal spam amounts? Tailor-made psychological attacks. You can alter reality, then let's screw your reality up. You can change your body, then let's screw your body up. You want to have a relationship with someone, then let's screw the relationship up. You can find this video here and look and watch it yourself. I'm not going to watch this because I'm really getting tired of all this. This entire reality consists of consent, and at some point I withdraw my consent from all of this, and I intend for all of this to be made known to the entire world, freely, openly, safely, and peacefully, and for everybody to freaking get along. Ridiculous. Remember, it's okay to forget. No, the fuck it's not. You forget things and then you become less than who you were. Who you are is a sum total of everything you've experienced and learned. You forgetting things is not okay. Your brain isn't designed to forget things. Your brain is designed to remember everything and to store all of the information within records, your Akashic, your DNA, and everything else. You forgetting things like how much you loved someone, how much you love yourself, how much you had beautiful experiences with somebody you loved is not normal. And look at this bullshit right over the one eye. Fucking ridiculous. And my bees and hatmen and entities and blah blah blah. Get the fuck out of my life. Oh my god, where's the reset button on this planet? If you want to test this for yourself, have a conversation with them. When you start really hating yourself, have a conversation. When you feel afraid and your thoughts are going some way, talk to that person. They will talk to you because they're that unable to be sneaky. I don't know how else to word it. They're NPC characters. You as a source player character don't have to consent to this. When you consent to these things and these things happen to you, it's because you think that you're not a source player. So you sign up for this reality, basically. Every time I'm about to like bail out of this reality and go to a better version of that I've manifested and stuff, they kick it up a notch until this becomes very evident to me.